Let's cut the fluff. I want to tell you 3 things you absolutely have to do to get ahead financially in 2026. Things I wish someone told me when I was much younger. These aren't theoretical tips, these are things that will actually move the needle. Number one, invest in yourself first. This is the most important thing. And I don't care if you've got $100 or $50,000 to your name. Put any kind of money you can into learning skills, building businesses, creating content, whatever grows your ability to make money that you are also passionate about. Don't do something just because it's forced. Here's the reality. Nobody ever got rich by just putting money in the stock market, okay? The market grows slowly. It's safe, but your brain, your skills, your hustle, that's the real leverage. That is how even a small sum like $500 could turn into tens of thousands of dollars, even hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. I remember spending my early 20s experimenting with different side hustles until I ran my full-time business, which is now a resale operation that does over $1 million a year. The small money that I invested learning basic, business tactics, etc., that turned into just multiple streams of income today that I literally couldn't have imagined back then. The fastest way to level up financially, money compounds slowly, but your skills compound insanely. Okay. So that was one that you just have to get into, investing in yourself first and having that desire to be better as well. Because if you don't, you're not going to stay consistent and nothing good's going to come of it. Number two, this one's also so important. I'm just dropping straight gems. Make sure you are subscribed right now so you don't miss upcoming videos. But number two is to start investing as early as humanly possible. I'm talking about Roth IRA, 401k, ETFs, dividend stocks. Even if it's $10 a day, bro, sacrifice that Chipotle bowl, go put it into the market. The earlier you start, the more your money works for you. And the idea here, again, is because the markets grow slow, I don't want you to think it's counterintuitive to number one. But the idea is that it's going to build your habits, having good habits, good financial habits, good discipline. It doesn't matter how much money you're doing it, just the act that you are doing it. Because again, the earlier you start, the more that your money's going to work for you. I started my Roth IRA at 20. Now, if I started at 18, I would have already been $300,000 ahead over the course of my lifetime because of the compound effect. And, 2 years difference here or there doesn't sound like much when you're in your 20s, but it's going to cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars down the line. That is the silent wealth killer that I need you guys to take away from this video, and that is procrastination. Again, small amounts matter. $10, $50, $100 a month, $1,000 a month. It's not about how much money you start with. It's about just starting now, because time is your superpower. Literally no one else could give you that back. You could always make more money. You could lose money. Don't be afraid. Take the risk. I promise you it's worth it. And number three is to say yes to opportunities that scare you. And this one isn't even about money directly. You're thinking it's going to help you out financially, but this is just like a life skill, okay? It's just about positioning yourself for bigger financial wins. Every time I said yes to a side hustle, whether that was reselling candy in high school, doing homework for people, literally anything that I could do to make extra money, selling concert tickets, it doesn't matter. All of those little side hustles, it just helped me out. When I was saying yes to these side hustles, to random business experiments, learning something new, or even just like networking with people that I admired, it will pay off in ways that you couldn't have predicted, because you are basically becoming a lifelong learner, and the more skills and experience and knowledge you have, it is just going to help you out so much, okay? The idea is that opportunities are the currency of growth. That is what you need to take away, is that money comes from value creation and value comes from experience. So it's all connected. You don't get experience by sitting on the sidelines. You get it by saying yes, even when it's uncomfortable. Okay. So let me just give it to you straight. Invest in yourself first. The fastest return on investment you'll ever get. Number two, start investing early. Your future self will thank you. And number three, saying yes to opportunities. Why? Because exposure equals growth, which ultimately will lead to bigger financial wins. If you do all three consistently, man, you're a winner. You're going to be a champion. Your life in 5 years will look completely different than your peers who are just grinding a 9 to 5, scrolling social media, and thinking that, oh, I'll figure it out later. Trust me, you do not want to be the guy that is saying, I'll figure it out. I have time. No, you do not have time. This video right here is your wake-up call. You do not have time. Get after it today. Because here's the thing that most people don't realize. Financial success isn't just about money. It's about the mindset, habits, and timing. You can't outsource that. You can't buy it. You earn it by taking the right actions now while everyone else is waiting for permission or the perfect moment. Newsflash, Buttercup, the perfect moment doesn't exist. Trust me, it never comes. The second that you start is the moment that matters. So I'll leave you with this. 2026 is here. It's now April. Your time is now. Stop thinking about money as numbers in your account. Think about it as freedom, leverage, and opportunity. Just change the way you're thinking. Invest in yourself, start early, say yes. And if you do all three, by the end of the decade, you'll be miles ahead of everyone who didn't. And you won't just be financially ahead, you'll just be ahead in life, in confidence, in experience, and in options. And that, my friends, is how you actually get ahead in 2026.